Good evening, everyone. I have no such great experience like celebrities present on the dais, but I'll try to give justice to the subject in a very short time, looking at we are running behind our schedule. So I'll talk on recent advancement in treatment of tuberculosis. Outline of the presentation would be it's a treatment for drug-resistant TB, new drugs regimens, drug-susceptible TB, that's new drugs and regimens. Now WHO has proposed end TB strategy, that is for 2015 to 2035. So that strategy suggests that we have to end the TB by 2035. So what, and decrease mortality and incidence. So what do we need? Better and shorter treatment, affordable care, novel diagnostics and prevention. So advancement in drug treatment of TB, these are the drugs with novel mechanism of actions. That is delamanate, bedaquiline, PA824 molecule SQ109 and sutezolid. Bedaquiline, it is approved by US FDA in December 2012 for MDR-TB in adults. So it shortens time to culture conversion. Dosage is 400 mg daily for 2 weeks, followed by 200 mg 3 times per week for 22 weeks. So what is the attractive point of this drug? There is no cross resistance with ethambutol, pyrazinamide, moxifloxacin, amikacin and streptomycin. We can prescribe these drugs with this drug. Now, it is not approved in Europe and in India. Coming to bedaquiline precautions, it can cause QT interval prolongation. We have to monitor ECG and liver function tests. There is no adverse drug interaction with other anti-TB drugs. Should be used only when effective treatment regimen cannot otherwise be provided. And it has studies has suggested 2.5 higher mortality compared to placebo. So the more trials and more studies are needed to prescribe this drug in routine regimen. Coming to delamanate, it's approved by European Union in November 2013 for treatment of again MDR-TB. And its sputum culture conversion rates at 2 months were quite higher compared to placebo. Recommended dose is 100 mg BD for 24 weeks, and it's undergoing phase 2 and 3 clinical trials in USA. It is not yet approved in USA, it's only approved in Europe, not even in India. Coming to sutezolid, it's a linezolid analog, better antimicrobacterial activity and improved safety profile than linezolid. No drug interaction with antiretrovirals. It has potential to shorten treatment duration, and again it is currently undergoing the phase 2 trial. Coming to this new another compound SQ109 analog of ethambutol. It has got activity against drug susceptible as well as multi-MDR-TB strains. Early bactericidal action, faster sputum conversion. Then it has got synergistic additive action with isoniazide, rifampicin and second-line anti-TB drugs. Low bacterial mutation rate is seen with this drug. Currently, again it's in trial phase 3 clinical trial. Coming to this another molecule PA824, predominant. It's a potent bactericidal and sterilizing action. It is safe, well tolerated at 100 to 100 mg dose, and it synergizes the action of moxifloxacin and pyrazinamide. It has got potential to shorten the treatment. No significant cytochrome P450 interaction, so minimal drug interaction. Useful option for patients co-infected with TB and HIV. Again, it's in trial phase, undergoing phase 2B and phase 3 trials. Coming to moxifloxacin, role in drug-sensitive TB. Apart from MDR-TB, role of moxifloxacin is being investigated in treatment of drug-sensitive TB as an alternative to isoniazide and ethambutol. Because why we need moxifloxacin for in place of isoniazide and ethambutol? So the answer is to shorten the duration of treatment to 4 months, then to standard 6 months. Now, rifampicin, coming to rifampicin shortcomings. So major limitations of rifampicin are its low and variable bioavailability, subtherapeutic serum rifampicin levels, poor GI and hepatic tolerance, and multiple adverse drug-drug interaction. So it causes slow response and non-adherence to treatment. Non-adherence to treatment leads to resistance. MDR-TB, the main cause remains always non-adherence to the treatment. So overcoming the limitations of rifampicin, it's an inhibition of cytochrome 450 enzymes and prevention of overexpression of P-glycoprotein. Helps in maintaining serum rifampicin levels, improves response, and reduces GI side effects. So what does we have to overcome the limitation of rifampicin? So we have this drug piperine, which inhibits cytochrome 450 enzyme and prevents overexpression of P-glycoprotein, which results into high and sustained serum rifampicin levels, improves sputum conversion rates, and reduces GI side effects. So Rizorin is an outcome of joint research by CSIR, Jammu and Cadila Pharmaceuticals, and it has got approval by DCGI in 2009 for treatment of drug-sensitive TB. Now, if we compare rifampicin versus Rizorin, it's a combination of low-dose rifampicin plus piperine. So what are the main highlighting comparison points? Serum rifampicin levels, in rifampicin we get low and variable. In Rizorin it is high and sustained. So GI tolerance is lower, poor nausea and vomiting and diarrhea seen with rifampicin. That is improved in Rizorin. Why? Because we are lowering the dose of rifampicin, and for the same reason risk of hepatitis will be lower with Rizorin, and treatment adherence rate will be higher because we don't have hepatotoxicity, we don't have GI side effects. So Rizorin clinical efficacy at par with standard regimen. Now Rizorin benefits, mainly it is improved adherence to treatment, lower treatment failure rates, reduced relapse rate, and minimized risk of development of resistance. So Rizorin, what is the place in therapy of Rizorin? So it's a preferred choice in treatment of drug-susceptible pulmonary, extrapulmonary tuberculosis, particularly in condition known to decrease rifampicin absorption and patients who are not likely to tolerate 450 mg dose of rifampicin. Now, ideal switchover therapy for patients who develop intolerable GI side effects or hepatotoxicity with conventional 450 mg dose of rifampicin, and it's again a useful option in patients at high risk of developing drug-induced hepatitis, that is alcoholics or elderly, malnourished, and hepatitis B and C patients. So I would conclude my talk with this slide. I would invite Sir to talk about his experience on Rizorin and other recent advancement in